The year I fell hardest for rich boyfriend to prove wasn't after his money. I agreed to his mother's terms. From then on, I quit showbiz for 5 years. I didn't spend his money for this marriage. I spent the 100 million I saved from 10 years of acting. I put this wedding together myself.
Outside the dessert shop on the shopping street.
Evelyn 1. It's just an ice cream. Was it worth all that trouble and wiping out every post about Lucian Landon? Do you know what people are saying about you online? They say you've tried hard to win approval from the Landon family. In the end, you never even made it through the front door. You saw your husband buy an ice cream for another woman, and you just lost it. Raina Sterling, were you even listening to me?
Lon. I know I was wrong.
Good. As long as you know that, post an explanation on Big I. Just say I was only cleaning up my account. There's no marriage trouble.
What I mean is, I finally understand. Giving up everything I worked for because of Lucian Vale was the real mistake.
What do you mean?
Lon. I want to come back. I want to resume my acting career. This time, I won't lose everything I am for love again.
Did all that online hate make you stupid? Back then, to be with Lucian Abyss, you blew all the savings from 10 years of acting on that wedding. You changed your verified title from Oscar-winning actress to Lucian Abyss's wife. You agreed to Lucian's mother's ridiculous demands. Don't show your face in public for 5 years. Not a penny from Lucian Abyss. Have you ever calculated the sunk cost of all that?
After these years with Lucian Abyss, I learned one thing. People have to look ahead. You can't cling to sunk costs. Compromise, people-pleasing won't earn you respect. Real security has always had to come from yourself.
Okay. I'll help you get ready for your comeback.
Within 8 years.
I've already given all this month's pay to the family. I'm really out of money.
I raised you all these years. I fed and clothed you. So what's wrong with giving some money to your brother for a house?
Do you want to be an actor?
Master, you can continue. Private room at the club. I like you. I want to be with you.
4 prenuptial rules. Agree to them and we'll talk about the wedding. First, you can't use the Liu family's assets. Second, you can't interfere in my private affairs. Third, after we marry, you must leave the entertainment. Fourth, for good, within 5 years. Not getting a marriage license.
He was who pulled me out of the mud. He helped me deal with the pain from my family. How could I not fall for him? Lucian Abyss. The 5-year term is up. I'm planning to come back.
If it's important, we can talk later.
Mr. Lucian, I'm filming a parenting reality show. Short one male guest to play the child's father. We can't find a suitable person in industry. Could you spare time and come help us?
Sure.
That's great.
Then should I?
Let Stella know in advance. She might feel uncomfortable.
After all, she's technically your wife and she and I aren't married yet. I'm just helping out. She won't mind.
Abyss sure. Our 5-year agreement is up. Should we find time to go get the marriage license? All these years of staying by his side meant nothing in his eyes.
Shinsei, something happened. Your premium management team has been reassigned by Lucian Shore to Sunny Sue. Every second-tier artist under the Shore Group has had their contracts terminated. Now the company's resources are focused on pushing Sunny Sue as a newcomer.
Don't rely on anyone. That includes me in your memories. You want to be a star. All the resources and recognition. You have to fight for yourself. I'm giving you a chance to get in. I won't put in extra help for you. Remember, you're an asset that can make money for me. Not pretty ornament hanging off me.
Got it. It's okay.
Shinsei, take my advice. See Mr. Luke and apologize. A married couple should still have some love. He won't really be that heartless to you.
Lon. I have something I never told you. Luke and I. We still never got the marriage.
How is that possible? You've been together for 5 years. Everyone thinks you two are married.
Used to love him blindly. Status, I didn't care about any of it. As long as I could stay by his side, but the past 5 years have woken me up. I know what path to take from now on. I booked a ticket for tomorrow at 3 p.m. to Orchid City. If you're willing to be my agent, leave Harbor City with me. If you want to stay and build I respect your choice.
Silly girl. We've supported each other for years. How could I leave you behind? No matter where you go, I'll go with you.
Thank you, Lon.
Earlier in the study. What did you want to tell me?
It's nothing important. I've already taken care of it. Decent goodbye between adults. Should be silent. I'm leaving tomorrow. Anything more would just be unnecessary. Go to sleep. He never cared about how I felt. 15 years. Every time I'm upset, I deal and heal on my own. To him, I would never leave.
Sister Fiancé, long time no see.
Mr. Liu promised to join me on a parent-child reality show.
On the show, he'll play the child's father too. He's in a meeting at the company.
He specially asked me
And get that starry sky watch for him to wear during filming.
The starry sky watch was left by Lucian Graves' father. He treasures it like gold. When I cleaned the display room, I only moved it a little. He flew into a rage. He never let set foot in that room again. Now he's willing to hand it over to Sylvia Nolan. Watch means everything to him. I need to call and confirm with him.
What is it?
Did you send Sylvia Nolan to pick up Starry Sky Watch?
Yes. From now on, if Suning asks you for anything or tells to do something, just do it. No need to call, double check. Cooperate with her.
After 5 years together, I can't even touch anything he left behind. But Suning can use whatever wants. How am I his partner in name only? From beginning to end, I was just a joke. Collection room.
Sister Fiancé.
Mr. Liu,
He's cold to everyone.
I never thought he'd agree to do a parent-child reality show with me. I even reminded him to come tell you, in case you'd feel bad.
You don't need to worry about from now on. Liu Qinyuan and I have nothing to do. Wishing you both all the best. I'm entrusting you with the full sale of this Victoria Harbor apartment. After deducting the agency fee, transfer the remaining balance to my personal account. For love. Dad. Lucian looks absolutely stunning. No wonder Stella Ruan spent her 10-year savings to marry him back then. So what if he's handsome? A man who never does variety shows made an exception for Stella Ruan's 5 years of devotion were for nothing. Stella Ruan wiped Weibo and changed her verification. Mr. Larkin never cared at all. He never loved her. 5 years, and he never let her set foot in the Larkin house. Lawn. Now, my stage name is Evening Star. Runa Starling stays in Harbor City. Let's start over.
Okay, I'll be with you for your fresh start.
Lucian Darkmoor. I fulfilled every part of our 5 years. We were never meant to be. Even if I kept every promise, your heart was never mine. Let's end it here. I wish you and the one you love a happy ending. All the love and heartbreak in Harbor City stay behind. From this moment on, I live only for myself.
Filming site Snack Street.
Whatever.
Deep Abyss.
Is Sister Starward upset about the variety show? Why don't you go back and talk to her? Don't let her feel bad.
No need. She's been with me since 18. If she had made up her mind to leave, she would have gone at any point in those 5 years. She wouldn't have stayed till now. She's just throwing another little tantrum.
Ruan Xingxi deletes social media, rumored to have split with Lu Qinyuan.
Mr. Liu, are we still headed to Victoria Harbor Apartments?
Change route. We're going back to the Liu family estate.
Liu family, greenhouse. You're back. That girl Ruan Xingxi really surprised me. A full 5 years, she kept the deal to the letter and didn't touch any of your money, and you never even show your face on. That kind of persistence is rare, but I don't understand. Why are you always getting tangled up with a newcomer like Sunny now?
My personal business. You don't need to worry, mother.
Now you're protecting outsiders instead. And you think Rowan Starling is childish. Over something small, she deleted her account and threw a fit.
Just leave her alone. She won't keep it up for more than every time we fought and stopped talking before. She'd always cave within 3 days and make peace with me. This time won't be any different.
Low group office.
At this hour before. Your movie star girlfriend would be here right on time with a thermos of food. 5 years, rain or shine. So why isn't she here today? Don't tell me she's still mad at you over that Sunny show. I'm just giving you a friendly reminder. Once a woman's heart goes cold, deleting her Big Eyes account and cutting contact is just the beginning. What comes next is even harsher.
Worry about yourself first. All those scandal rumors that were everywhere a while back. Have you cleaned them all up? You even deleted your social account?
Wow. You really went all in this time, even wiping your social account completely.
Just another new way to throw a tantrum. She's deleted me before. Gone out alone to cool off. She never lasts more than 3 days. Once she sees I'm not reaching out, she'll start blowing up my phone to make up.
Deep Abyss, she gave up her career for you, waited 5 years, and only cared about you. After all this time together, you really never felt a thing?
She is pretty, though. Anyone would take a second look. At the end of the day, it was just an act. No need to take it to heart.
You're even more cold-hearted than I am. The people I've dated always kept some dignity when we split. If I'd met someone who treated me with all their heart, I might have settled down a long time ago.
Since you admire her so much, if you're into her, you can go make a move.
Don't even mention it. Years ago, I even went to her myself and promised her more money than she could ever spend. I wanted her to come with me. She just raised her hand and slapped me across the face.
What?
Mr. Lewis. You've already started lunch. Looks like I'm late.
Assistant. Clear all the food off the table. Yes.
Mr. Liu.
It's not too late.
Miss Su, honestly, compared to Ruan Xingxi, your skills are still far behind.
As for the overseas project in hand, you'll personally go to Fei country and stay on site for a few months. It tastes pretty good. The same few dishes again. Ruan Xingxi used to send them every day. He wouldn't even look at them, had his assistant throw them out. But now Suning made them, he treasures them.
For her, he wants to send me overseas. I can't eat a single bite of this meal.
Once you're done with work,
Come back to our #1 villa on Mount Peace tonight, okay?
Okay,
9 Mount Peace Villa, study.
I'll join you to the ranch this afternoon. Living room, Taiping Hill Dill.
sounds good.
Abyss. Tomorrow is my birthday banquet. Bring Rowan Starward back. She fulfilled the 5-year promise. I keep my word. I'll officially acknowledge her as the Liu family's daughter-in-law.
I'll bring her there. The status of the Liu family's mistress. We'll talk later.
The Arcade of King Aesop II.
Okay. That shot was perfect. We're all wrapped.
Stellan. I didn't expect you to have powerful connections. In Lonner City, you locked down a global luxury brand deal. So many artists would kill for that.
Since you've decided to come back, I've already laid out every backup plan and resource. I never go into a fight unprepared.
Big news. Director Ross's Oscar-bound film, Beauty of the Age, picked you for the female lead. After watching clips from past films, Director was especially impressed by your acting. This afternoon, we're going to a styling studio on Albert Street to try on the full suit.
Oscar Queen Stella Wan's dream of marrying into wealth is shattered.
Lucas Liu is just too cold-hearted. 5 years, and he let it go just like that. Good thing you realized it early, and got out in time. You didn't keep wasting yourself on him.
It's just a shame. 15 years of your youth and love were all wasted on him. That's in the past now. No need to bring it up. From the moment I boarded the plane out of Harbor City, Ruan Qingxi, who revolved around Lu Qinyuan, and I'd be stuck here forever. For the rest of my life, I'd chase the glory I once threw away. I'd shine only for myself.
2 days ago. Wrong password. Please re-enter. Wrong password.
Please re-enter.
She actually changed the password.
Who are you? What are you doing at my door?
Where's Rowan Starling?
You mean the previous owner here? She sold me the apartment cheap 2 weeks ago. This place is mine now.
She even sold the home she'd lived in for 5 years. She's dead set on cutting ties with me. If you don't come back for birthday banquet tomorrow, then we're done for good. There'll be no going back. Get the dress ready. Come with me to Shepherd Al Grand Hotel today for my mother's birthday banquet.
Same to you.
I heard Lady Lu is giving the heirloom jade bracelet to Ruan Qingxi today, to recognize her as the matriarch of the Lu family. After 5 whole years of suffering, it's finally over. When Mr. Lu brings her into the family business, her status will be secured.
They should be here any minute. Let's wait a little longer.
Auntie, happy birthday. A small gift. Please accept it.
Why did you bring her to the birthday banquet?
Ruan Qingxi and I have broken up. The person by my side now is Su Ning.
Lu family old residence living room Chenyuan. A huge scene happened at the birthday banquet today. What is going on between you and Ruan Qingxi?
I told you a long time ago. To me, she's just an insignificant outsider. The one I truly love is Sunny Su.
Since you never loved her, why string her along for 15 years and stay with her as a partner for 5?
Back then, I hadn't met the right person, was only getting by. Now I found the one I truly love.
To me, Sunny Su is nowhere near as steady and dependable as Stellar Ruan.
It's enough that I like her. No one else gets to judge.
By the roadside outside the old house.
Abyss Chen. I'm really surprised. I can't believe you told all the guests about us. We'll be together forever, right?
5 years ago.
We'll be together forever. Right?
Don't say things like that anymore. Of course.
I'm so glad you were here. I was almost scared to death.
Don't be scared. It's okay now.
Hospital hallway.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Back then,
She was willing to risk life and death for me. How could she completely let go just because of a Su Ning? She's just throwing a fit to make me give in. Send the new luxury collections to Villa Number 1 on Peace Peak. Give Su Ning every lead role in Lu Pictures films.
Do you even know how to act? A 3rd floor stunt, and you didn't even give me a stunt double?
What if I get hurt? Can you take the blame?
Believe it or not, one call to Deep Abyss. And I'll pull every cent of funding from this show.
Flashback.
When I first met her, she was gentle, yet strong. It's not that I never fell for her. She never acted cute or showed weakness. She always carried everything alone. She never asked me for anything first.
sorry, the number you dialed is no longer in service.
Please check the number and dial again.
She deleted her social accounts. Sold the apartment. Now she's canceled her phone number. She's missing for half a month. When we fought, she'd come to me in 3 days at most. Did something really happen to her? Find out where Rowan Sinclair is right now.
Abishan, what brings you here to see me?
This director keeps pushing me to do dangerous scenes. Can you replace him for me? Or I'll stop filming and ignore.
This is a top director in the country. Working with him will really help your career.
I don't care. If you don't replace him, I'm not acting.
Michelin restaurant.
Downstairs from the Michelin restaurant on the 5th floor, 9.
Mr. Liu, we found Miss Ruan's whereabouts. More than 20 days ago, she left for Lawn City, Harbor City Real Estate. All accounts have been cleaned up. She landed a local luxury ad and movie lead. She also took a brand new stage name. Now she's Evening Star.
No need to keep tracking her anymore. Suning. From now on, the whole Lu group will back you. I'll make you a superstar actress everyone notices.
This year's best actress is Su Ning. Mr. Liu poured endless money to push her. Oof.
With Lucas Larkin backing her up.
She crushes other actresses with resources they.
What a shame for Stella Rowan. She made it through the 5-year deal.
If she hadn't left, the one here in glory today would be her. She's dying of regret out there right now. Lucas Larkin never had her in his heart.
Let's welcome with a round of applause the presenter for this award. Please welcome our very special guest.
Everyone, long time no see. A great honor to be here as a special guest. This is my husband, Ethan Shaw. Together, we'll present tonight's Best Actress Award.
Husband? Renee Quinn actually got married?
Why do you keep staring at her?
Are you still into Renee Quinn?
Don't overthink it.
How can I not? It didn't matter whether Wan Xingxi was there before.
You only had eyes for me. But today, you stared at her so long.
We just haven't seen each other in a while. She just seemed a little different, that's all.
Let's welcome guest presenters. Miss Wan and Mr. Ring Yusen. Wan Xing's film Beauty That Toppled a Kingdom was selected for the Oka Awards main competition, making her a top Best Actress contender this year. The strongest contender. How is that some evening star? That's the old Wan Xingxi.
She just said the man beside her is her husband. When did she get married without? And Yusen of Orchid City, a national treasure actor. His presence no less than Lu Chenyu.
After lying low for 2 years, came back holding an Oka nomination, earned by talent. Su Ning, who was built up by money.
Is nothing like him.
Miss Evening Star, you left everything in Harbor City behind and went to Orchid City. 2 years later, you're back in your hometown. Have you ever regretted that decision?
Never. If I'd stayed in Harbor City, my life would have been stuck on a single track. After I left, did I understand that the person I had only built a prison for myself.
Today, Mr. Abyss Liu
is also here in person. After 17 years, old flames meet. How do you feel right now?
Nothing special. We've known each other for 17 years. We've been apart for 2. He still looks just like he used to. But I changed completely. I'm not the same person anymore.
Sounds like you've totally let go of that old relationship.
Today,
Sunning was favorite for Best Actress. What she said was decent, a clear line drawn. So neither side would be
hard to say.
She deliberately found a man to pretend to be her husband just to make Lucian angry.
Anyone who spent over 10 years and got no real love would give up. What she did was perfectly normal. Best Actress at the 12th Seagull Film Festival goes to Sunning.
Thank you to all the judges. And thank you, Evening Star, for presenting this award. I wouldn't be here today without Deep Abyss's support and patience all the way. Deep Abyss, I love you.
You can tell when you put them side by side. Evening Star's presence blows Su Ning away.
Su Ning confessed her love in public. She was doing it on purpose for Evening Star to see. It was so deliberate.
By contrast, Evening Star stayed calm throughout. The difference was obvious.
Private backstage lounge.
2 years apart. And you've learned to make up lies. You grabbed some guy to pretend as your husband. You brought him here to put on a show for me. Think I'd buy that story?
2 years have passed, and he hasn't changed one bit. Overbearing obsession in his bones is still exactly the same. I wasn't lying, and I had no reason to put on a show to fool you.
Really? Back then, you told me that if you couldn't marry me in this life, you'd rather stay alone than ever be with anyone else.
Deep abyss. If can't marry you in this life, I'd rather stay alone. I'll never choose anyone else.
Back then, you turned down every match people set up for you. So what, now you've gone and made someone else your husband?
Believe it or not, Andrew Mason's still waiting for me outside. I'm leaving first.
The next day.
Your husband isn't with you?
Ainsley has work to deal with.
Roxanne. Then, you left Harbor City without a word. Was it all just because of Sonny?
Was wrong about that yesterday. He hasn't stayed the same. He never kept pressing me for a reason. No. I left you because you never took my feelings seriously. It took 5 years to figure it out. You were never the partner I wanted. I got out in time. That's how I met the man I'm with.
Ruan Qingxi. Once you left, should never have come back. When you walked away, you never had my permission. Find out right now every film project and brand deal Yusin has in the country. Use the Liu family's resources to throw up his schedule. Teach him a lesson.
Mr. Luke asked me out specifically to discuss business. Every word keeps dragging in personal feelings. That doesn't seem very professional.
We can talk about the deal, but on one condition. Leave Rona Sinclair, or every film project and brand endorsement in this country will be taken by the Lewis Group. And you'll have no place left here. You're a smart man. You know what to choose.
You have no right to make decisions for Star C. And you're even less qualified to interfere with my choice.
So, you don't agree?
Luke Deep Abyss. What exactly do you want?
You've got some nerve. Ruan Star C. Now you actually dare defy me.
Luke Deep Abyss. Don't make me lose faith in you.
This matter isn't up to you. Tonight, this ends.
Either he walks away from you himself.
And you stay, or you watch with your own eyes as the career built over the years goes up in smoke.
I'm sorry, Anson. I dragged you into this.
Stellar word. It's okay. This isn't your fault.
I'll stay. Let him go. From now on, don't make things hard for him. Don't touch his resources. End all the business pressure against him right now.
For him. You'd even give up your chance to walk away.
To live free and follow my heart has long been nothing but those 5 years with you. I was on edge every step of the way, so I never had peace. It was Adrian Moore who showed me what real tenderness, respect, and devotion mean. Lucian Black. Let him go.
Okay. Then I'll grant your wish.
Mr. Liu, the people from the mediation office are here.
I contacted the mediation office before I came.
Ruan Qingxi. You've improved a lot. Take the side door. Ruan Qingxi.
And Yusin.
Yes. Emergency. An emergency.
Don't worry, it'll be okay. Yeah, Miss Stella. Mr. N is always careful. This time was just an act.
It's all because of me. If I hadn't dragged him into this, none of this would have happened. Lucian, why did you go this far?
Ethan's vital signs are stable. His life isn't in danger, but his right arm is fractured, and it's serious. See top orthopedic specialist Dr. Jude within 3 hours to make a treatment plan. Otherwise, it could seriously affect his arm's recovery later. It may leave lasting damage.
No, can't be any lasting damage.
Doctor, please arrange it right away. We'll pay whatever it costs.
Please, make sure he gets the best treatment possible. I can cooperate any requirement.
Not that we don't want to arrange it. Dr. Joe is one of Harbor City's top orthopedic specialists. His schedule is full these days. You can't book an urgent consultation through normal channels. Only the Lu Group has special public welfare medical partnership with the hospital and reserved fast-track emergency slots. That's the only way to get him.
You mean only Lucian can get Dr. Jude to come?
If Dr. Jude takes the case himself, Mr. Ashford's arm will likely fully recover. There shouldn't be any lasting damage, but it has to be fast. We can't delay.
You can't go to Lucian. He started this mess. Back then, you left without he's holding a grudge. Who knows how he'll make it hard for you. Miss Celeste Sink, I don't know what happened with you and Mr. Landon, but Owen's arm can't wait. If it leaves lasting damage, his acting career will be over. I think that's not what you want either.
I want Asher Yates safe and healthy. Nothing else matters. Lucian Gray, as long as coordinate with Dr. Zhou for a consult on Ethan Moore, I can let today's meeting room incident slide. I'm begging you. Please help me.
I can help coordinate it. But the exact terms, we'll discuss in person.
Where are you? Victoria Harbor Apartments. Didn't I sell it a long time ago? Okay.
Have you thought it through? Is he leaving? Or are you staying? Until we're done talking. You're not allowed to leave.
No. Luke Chinyuan, why are you going after Aspen Shaw? And why did you insist keeping me here to talk about that? I just don't get.
Because it's new. You're different now. Compared to before, when you only revolved around me. You're much more grounded now. And you shine even brighter.
Only one thing is different about me now. I don't love you anymore.
So you fell for that and Yusin. Ruanxingxi. I almost actually bought your lie.
What does that prove? She's his ex-wife. I know her too.
You two were never legally married. It was just a contractual partnership. Wasn't it?
He actually dug up every last detail. Ainsley Wood and I are close friends. His ex-wife just wouldn't let go. She said had to see him truly happy, or she'd never walk away. So he asked me to help. When I came to Orchid City, I had no one. Ainsley Wood helped me. He got me top luxury endorsement. In every project he starred in, he picked me as the female. I owe him a lot. I had every reason to pay it back. He was afraid I'd get hurt. So he specifically signed one with me, stating this engagement didn't count. Everything was going smoothly. I went back to Harbor City to pick up an award, and got tangled up with Lucy in Abyss again. Who I love, who I don't. Does it even matter to you?
4 years ago. You asked me the same thing.
4 years ago.
Didn't you keep saying you love me? And now you couldn't stay lonely for long. So you came to a place like this to drink.
Lucy in Abyss. Who I love and who I don't. Does it really matter to you?
It doesn't matter. The same question echoed in my ears. The words "it doesn't matter" got stuck in my throat. But I just couldn't say them. You still love asking these pointless questions. The golden window for in-use surgery is running out. You'd better make up your mind fast. What is it?
Honey,
When will you be?
tell Mom to pass Jade bracelet on to me.
Just yesterday, my.
Were laughing at me about it, saying that bracelet was meant for Ruanxingxi.
Is that true?
I'm busy with something important. I've made up my mind.
Lu Chinyuan, you're going to be disappointed. If I let you push me around to save him. When In-Yusen wakes up, never forgive himself. I won't repay this favor, not a chance.
Playing tough won't help. We'll see. Let's see where your limit is. And how long you can hold out.
Hello? Mrs. Loon, I'm Runa Starwind. You set that 5-year pact back then. You promised if I held on for 5 years, I'd be young Mistress the Lorne family accepted. Does that promise still count now?
At the birthday banquet 2 years ago, I was ready to announce your identity in public, but you broke your word. You left without a word.
You know how far Lucien Lorne has gone these past 2 years. I'm not calling today to claim the title of the Lorne family's young mistress. I just want to trade that old promise for one favor from you. Help me, and we're even from now on. Nobody owes anybody to you. It's just a small favor.
What do you want?
I want Dr. Chow with the Liu family, at Harbor City First Hospital in an hour, to consult on arm reconstruction for friend and Yusin.
You're using the promise from back then? For just this one condition?
Yes. Also, I hope, throughout this treatment, there will be no more interference from him.
Okay. I promise you. I'll contact Dr. Chow now. I'll have him there within half an hour.
Sterling. Dr. Chow is already in the operating.
The surgery has officially begun. You don't need to rush over anymore.
That call from Sunny woke me up. Otherwise, today, he really would have pushed me into a corner again.
The surgery was very successful. The fracture set perfectly. The recovery will take a while. During this time, your right hand must bear no weight. Rest well, and there should be no damage.
Thank you, Dr. Zhou. Thank you so much.
Ruanxingxi. You're starting to interest me.
I'm sorry, and Yusin. It's all because of me. You suffered for nothing.
Don't be upset, Xingxi. Then, my ex-wife came to your set, and made up rumors and caused in the scuffle, she made you slip into the water and get hurt. I've kept that score till now. Now it's your turn to clean up my mess. The two of us
are even now.
He was the only son of a blue-blooded noble family from foreign land. Lily was the gardener's daughter. They grew up together, and he truly loved her. All because Lily once said, "I hope boyfriend will be a movie star." He threw himself into show business without hesitation. He handed every penny he made over to Lily. But only later did he find out Lily had been in love with someone else. Every birthday, she spent it with that other person. Couldn't take it anymore and chose divorce, but then Lily regretted it. She clung to him like crazy, posting confessions online, seeking his forgiveness. I'm not asking to get back together, as long as you don't have someone else. Just let me stay by your side, okay? Then, I agreed to pretend to be his wife, not just to repay a favor, but also because in him, I saw my old self. Just as foolish. Offering up a true heart, only to be cruelly betrayed in the end. Abroad, everyone who knows us thinks we're husband and wife. Only we know. We're just close friends covering for each other.
Private jet is already arranged. Tomorrow morning, after Mr. Peace finishes the observation period, we can leave Harbor City right away.
Thanks for your hard work. We have to leave as soon as possible. I'm afraid Land Deep Pool will do something even more extreme. What's wrong? Just say it.
Xingxi, do you think Lu Chenyuan is acting jealous?
No way. He's mad I left without a word back then. I made him lose face. He just wants to humiliate me to get even. He doesn't even like me. Why would he be jealous of me?
Maybe I'm just imagining it. Back then, so many actresses were coming and going around him. Some showed up with new partners on purpose right in front of him, but never once did anyone push him to use his power to crush and corner someone like this.
I've seen what he looks like when he loves someone. It's nothing like this. What a lovely day.
Try it. It's your favorite flavor.
When he likes someone, it means unconditional trust. It means showing love to the world. Means giving mansions and jewelry without a second thought. It's definitely not like this. using threats and pressure to drive someone into a.
Besides, even if he were the richest man alive, he still wouldn't deserve you now.
Don't worry, ma'am.
Sir, the surgery was just in time, and the bone was set successful. From here on, you need to rest and take it slow, and you'll be fine. There won't be lasting effects.
That's good. Thank you for your hard work. What's wrong? What do you want?
I want some water.
Drink slowly. Don't choke.
Is it dark out now?
Yeah, it's already dark. You still can't eat greasy or spicy food right now. I had the maid make stomach-soothing porridge. Have a little first to settle your stomach. Get some sleep. If you need anything, press the bell by the bed for me.
Thanks for everything, Starry.
Get some sleep. We've got things to do tomorrow. We may be a contract couple, but our life is very real. This evening Star Manor was the housewarming gift Ethanwood gave me. He had been building career in Westwood, but ever since he married me, he moved back to Orchid City. When he's not we play ball, read here. It was here I finally found real peace inside. I don't have to tiptoe around anyone, and I don't have to stay up all night, heartbroken over anyone.
Mom, give me one reason. Why are you helping her?
Adrian, you've been running the Lewis Group for years. I've never interfered in any of your personal affairs. But this time, for Wanxingxi. Used money and influence to crush innocent. You went too far. So
I don't want to hear these lectures. I just want to know, why are you helping her?
Because she truly honored the 5-year promise. For you. She endured 5 years suffering. This is what our Liu family owes. We owe her this.
And for this,
Shen Yuan. I know you've lived in luxury since little, wanting for nothing. You never took anyone else's sincere feelings seriously. But Mom has to remind you, money is easy to come by in this world, but true love is hard to find.
I don't need any woman's true love.
Then tell me. Why lose your cool after finding out Rowan Sterling was with another man? Why did you panic?
This is just punishment for her leaving without word back then. That's all. 9 Peas Hill Villa bedroom.
Damien. What's wrong with you? Did something happen?
It's late. Where are you going?
I'm going to the study to finish work. You go to sleep first.
What on earth is wrong with him today? Since Rowan Sinclair came back to Harbor City, he's been acting strange. Is work not going well? Is he upset?
If I were just an ordinary poor guy, with no family background and no money, would you still be devoted to me?
Of course I will. I love you for who you are, not for your money. No matter what you're like, I'll stay by your side.
We've been together for so long. It's time I gave you your place. Getting into the Liu family won't be easy. You need to be ready.
Don't worry. I'll be a good wife and support you. And I'll be good to your mother. I've waited 3 years. I've waited for this day.
Liu Manor, gazebo in the garden of the Liu family estate. You want to be Mrs. Liu.
Jin Yuan and I in love. A title was never that important, but he wants to give me one. Of course I'd say yes.
You're smarter than Wanxingxi. She knew how to carry love in her heart and foolishly tried to please me and Shen Yuan. She couldn't even say a word to claim credit. You know how to lean on Julian's favoritism and beat around the bush to bargain with me.
Mrs. Landon, that's not what I meant. You've got me all wrong.
If you want to marry into the Landon family, you need to follow rules. I want you to quit acting 10 years. And for the 10 years, you may not use any of Julian's personal assets. Back then, I gave Raina Star the same terms. Now that I think about it, testing people with such harsh terms never really makes sense, but if you want this position, you have to accept it.
Why? Why does Rowan Sterling only get we'll have to do 10?
Because Rowan Sterling never asked a Biscayne for a single thing. Besides, film and TV opportunities a Biscayne gave the villa, the luxury cars, and designer goods. You can't use it anymore either. From now on, you have to live on your own.
Why? Why this again?
The one I choose isn't just a woman Lucian loves. She'll also be the mistress of the Lucian family. You still have many questions. That shows that compared to Starling Juan, you're far inferior.
Lucian.
What are you two talking about?
I'm talking to her about a 10-year promise.
You agreed to it?
I really want to. But, Abyss. If I disappear for 10 years, I'll have to live alone. Can you bear to see me go through that?
You should say yes. I told you long ago. You should be ready.
Miss Sue. If you're not willing, the Lu family won't force. Think it through. The door to the Lu family isn't that easy to walk through.
Lu Yuan. You said I was your precious rose. Are you going to watch me suffer? You big liar. Never speaking to you again.
Suit yourself.
5 years ago.
Thank you. Mrs. Liu, I understand your concern, and I understand as a mother and as the mistress of the Lu, you need to look at the people around Qin Yuan, not just for 5 years. I'll spend my life proving that I truly love him.
My whole life. Ruan Xingxi. This the forever you promised me back then?
How dare you walk away like that? He must have been putting on a show in front of his mother. Every time I threw fit before, even if he didn't come calm me down he'd still send luxury gifts to make it up to me. Once we get back to the villa, we'll see how he comes crawling back to me.
This is outrageous. Every single one of them dares to give me attitude. The line is busy. No answer.
Honey, I'm giving one last chance. Come to the villa and apologize within 2 hours. Or I never want to see you again for the rest of my life. Port City actress Sunny Sue faced a sudden funding pullout. Film and TV projects and brand deals cut ties overnight. Several production teams publicly removed her from work groups. Industry insiders say she's acted like a diva on set for years, making things hard for the staff, and people have had enough.
No way. This is definitely a smear campaign.
Mr. Liu, what do you make of the rumors online that Miss Sue acted like a diva on set?
Getting spoiled and acting proud is only human.
Very insightful, Mr. Liu. So how do you plan to handle Miss Sue acting resources going forward?
Someone who doesn't know their place has no reason to stay by my side.
Then, Mr. Liu.
Have you ever regretted breaking up with Miss Ruan Xingxi because of Miss Sue?
A little. Not much. If she comes back and asks for my forgiveness, I'll consider making her Mrs. Liu back again.
It's been 3 years. I thought I already beat Runa Starlace and crushed her completely under my heel. But I never expected that Lucian Abyss had never forgotten her. He clearly said it himself, that I was Rose he treasured most. You said you'd protect me for life. I must have been spoiled before. I can change.
Bringing food again? You're really putting your heart into this.
Qin Yuan, take a break and eat.
They're all dishes you used to love.
Take it outside and throw it away.
Why? You used to love the food I made.
With cooking like yours, you're nowhere near as good as Rowan Starlight. He never loved your cooking before. He just liked it because it was new. Now that the novelty's gone, it tastes bland. If you know what's good for you, you should leave on your own now. At least you'll save a little dig.
What gives you the right to say that? He's just upset with me. He's mad I didn't agree right away to Madame Lu's 10-year deal. When he cools off and we make up, you'll be sorry.
Then I'll make you give up on that. Do you really think you mean that much to him?
Abyss. Shenzi, you bullied me. He dumped all the food to upset me.
The villa on Peace Hill is yours. Take it as compensation for sending you to Africa. Take her away. Don't let her bother me again.
What did you say? Lucian Graves. You're throwing me out?
Don't stay here. Leave. Your woman? I wouldn't dare touch her. Help her terminate the contract. She disappears from Harbor City's entertainment scene for good. Clean it up properly. I can handle that.
All studios under Su Ning's name have been shut down. Is there something on my face?
No. You're just beautiful.
Ever since your arm got hurt, you've gotten a lot sweeter with your words.
You stayed with me through the hard times. I'm only speaking from the heart. It doesn't compare to all you've done for me.
I like my life now, and I cherish it. Whoever tries to ruin it, I won't allow it.
What is it?
Since this morning, I've felt like you had something to tell me.
Stellar word. My parents want me to return to the family. Would you come with me?
Anson. Family is blue blood nobility. Will they accept me? And besides, we're not really husband and wife.
Then as long as we become a real married couple, that'll be enough.
A real married couple? Then you.
I like you. I don't even know when it started. Maybe it was when I saw Lily push you into lake, and you still smiled at me and said it was okay. Or maybe when we were in the Harbor City warehouse, getting through it together. Or maybe it was when I found out you humbled to find a specialist and get me surgery in time, and almost gave in. But no matter which moment it was, I know one thing for sure. You're a woman worth loving with all my heart.
I need time to adjust to the change in our relationship. If you need to return to the family at this time, I can go with you.
Okay.
Lock.
Today's banquet at the local family is to welcome back Baron and Yusun. But it's the official announcement of his status as heir. You came at just the right time. Might as well do it today.
Bring Wanxingxi back. She's been running free for long enough. It's time for her to come back.
This is Evening Star, the actress nominated for the Oscar. She really lives up to the name.
She and Baron and Yusun look perfect together.
She is my woman, Lu Qingyuan. I will never let go.
Today, I'm happy to have you here at the local family's banquet. My son, and Yusun, has brought the woman he loves, the famous star, Miss Evening Star, back to our local family. I am truly delighted, and I welcome Miss Evening Star into our family.
Wait. I don't agree.
Don't be afraid. Leave it to me.
Miss Evening Star. Her original name was Rowan Starling. She was with me for 5 years, the woman I promised to spend my life with. Marquis Rani. Are you going to let a woman bound by a past engagement into your century-old blue-blooded family?
Mr. Landon,
Miss Evening Star's past. Loca family already looked into everything.
I respect you as a guest from afar. If you stop here, the Loca family and the Lu family can be friends, but if you insist on making trouble at my banquet, then I can only ask you to leave first.
Mr. Roni, let me give you a reminder. Why rush throwing me out? I came today to take back my long-lost partner. That's all.
Mr. Luke. As I recall, in Harbor City, a marriage only counts with a license. You keep saying she's your partner. So tell me.
Do you have a marriage certificate? We have a 5-year agreement. That's a fact.
Then that has no legal standing. The choice is entirely yours. Evening Star. Are willing to stay by my side. Or go with him.
Xingxi. Come back with me. I'll treat you well. From now on, you'll be only Mrs. Lu. You'll live the life you've wanted.
So he always knew what I wanted. He just never wanted to give it to me before. Not until I wanted nothing else. Not even him. Then he came back to take it all. I'm not going back with you. Lucian Sterling, I stopped loving you a long time ago, when Ansel Woods and I went to Harbor City this time. Mr. Sterling confronted Ansel Woods and used ending our business partnership pressure, which almost led to serious consequences. Before Mr. Luke leaves Orchid City, I'll officially file the lawsuit.
Abyss, you really did it.
Nova Wan. Stop this. Words alone prove nothing. No one will believe you. Most here are business partners of the Luke family. No one would fall out with me over something this small.
Lucy and Abyss, are you too scared to own up to it?
I didn't do it. Come back with me. We'll let bygones be bygones. Wouldn't it nice to live as Mr. Sterling's rich wife? In noble circles like the Loca family. Rules tie you down everywhere. You'll only feel more trapped.
Even if it really means being tied down, it's still way better than numbly dragging through life by your side. I will always stand by my husband.
My wife has made herself very clear. Mr. Luke,
Please leave. Fine. Very well. Runa Stardust. Don't regret this. Back off.
A mountain road bend.
Didn't I get in a car crash? Where is this? Ruan Xingxi.
Qin Yuan. Can we go home?
Xingxi. You aren't mad anymore? And I'm not marrying Aaron Islewood either.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Will you come with me? Come on. I'll go with you. From now on, I'll never let you leave me again.
Half a month later. Half a month later. Half a month later. Half a month later.
Lucian Deepvale. The grudges of the past. This ends here. In the next life, let's not meet again.